everyone. Korvoth here, and Lothrin's here too, so I can question him about this boring arc.
Boring? It's not boring. I love this sort of stuff.
It's very boring. I hate this sort of stuff. There's no super awesome spaceships in it. Ugh.
Not all stories require spaceships to be good.
On this we disagree. I think that the ratio of quality drastically improves as the number of spaceships in space battles increases. It's a very proven record of action equals goodness, and you don't know it for some reason, Lothrin.
Okay, no, you are wrong here. You're very horrendously wrong. Some action is quite good on its own, but you need downtimes, or at the very least intervals of lessened conflict for characters to interact with one another and solve problems that help everyone, or at the very least help themselves.
No, you're wrong, Lothrin. Explosions are cool, battles are the best, and action will always be the pinnacle of storytelling. You're wrong.
Okay, from the top. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. Let me finish. Let me have all of this time. I will try to remain polite and informative. If I do not, please know ahead of time that I do not blame you for your ignorance on this subject, and am not mad at you for thinking so wrongly as you have. Alright? Here we go. First off, war is not good. It is an escalation of tension that results in violence, when one or more sides of a negotiation become unattainable to one or either side or both. It is the application of force for selfish or defensive reasons, and that application leads to the death of people. Always. It always does this. You may not realize this, but these stories are not just stories. They are things that happened, and are important to the two of us because as jackals, they are a vital part of our heritage. The war between Daramor and the Sildarum did occur. It was horrible, and entire systems were wiped out by both sides, incurring a total loss of life incalculable or even imaginable to most sentient beings. Let me repeat myself. People died, including many of those that you would think of as side characters or background filler, just walking around without ever being mentioned, or even main characters in the stories we are relaying. Think about it. Tamor, Vildar, Cam Novir himself, Thazon, Kath, Estok, Lotem. Their names are innumerable. They feel more real to you, those few. They are alive, or rather were at some point. And while likely not to the degree that we know or are aware of them, they did die, and only one of those people I named died of a natural old age. As in their lives were cut short, prematurely. That war and battle you're glorifying is the only part of the story that matters. It's a very small part of all the stories. Everyone views themselves as the hero of their own story, especially the evil people, which in my opinion, evil is really just selfishness, taken to its absolute abhorrent extremities. Right now, before we are introduced to the other force in the current war, the Sildarum themselves, we're taking a break to focus on a pair of characters that see Bitterrock and Strife 1 from the ground level. It'll let us see the day-to-day people on this burgeoning little colony, how most people live, and what hopes and dreams they have for themselves and each other. This shit is important, and we're not turning away from it because you like explosions. We're going to ground the heart of the story in the heart, mind, and spirit of the Noviri, as they're just beginning to think of themselves. Cam may have accidentally brought them to the right place, and he does lead them, but he doesn't put any control on how they think of themselves. And that's what binds them to him all the harder than he ever could have intended. He pushes them and challenges each of his people, and the vast majority not only chose to come to Strife 1 because of him, but they stay because they respect him for how capable and just a leader he has become and continues to progress towards.
I'm sorry, Lothar. I didn't know what I was saying.
Hey, it's okay, my young jackal. Come here, come on. My smart invented, not so little worm. Come here, Koboth, come here. That you cry and sob makes me think that you might have at least an inkling for the sort of mistake you were making. And it's okay, it's alright. I didn't want you to feel so bad. I just wanted to inform you of how incorrect you were. Okay, it's okay, come on, let it out.
Lothar, will I die? Will you die? I don't want you to die, Lothar. I don't want that. I don't want it. No.
This is a rough one. Yes, one day, no one knows when it will come. I will die. And one day, you will die too. There's nothing that can be done about that, I'm afraid. Nothing at all.
I don't want to die. I don't want you to die. No one should die, Lothar. No one. No.
Almost no one wants to just die. Almost no one wants everyone else to just die. A lot of people pretend not to care one way or the other, but most of them do care. There isn't much anyone can do about any of it, though. Eat healthy, work out every day. Don't be an asshole as much as you can. Try to make your corner of existence a little bit better when you leave it than when you showed up there. You're done, aren't you? Okay, good night, everyone. Sorry to leave on such a downer, but it is what it is. Good luck, good night, and stay safe out there.